Hey, g'day guys. Alright, nice and fresh in the morning. It's very early and we're about to do our fourth workout on the week 3 now. So the first day we covered chest and back, and second day we did the legs, third day we did the shoulders and arms, and fourth day now we're on to yoga. Yoga is a very essential part of working out. It actually ties everything into what we have already done. So if you're feeling pain and discomfort from the chest and back area where we did that first workout 3 days ago, this will move things around in your body, will help shift things through in your body, will help the blood flow through your muscles, and will deteriorate a lot of that rubbish that's causing you pains and discomfort. So same with the legs, same with the every muscle group. So yoga, super important. It's more of a relaxing but strenuous sort of exercise, and you'll love it. You really will. It's one of the most essentials part of the workout, which includes everything that we've done so far. So it all ties it all up. And all right, so without further ado, let's get into it and have some fun. All right, let's start. Standing in mountain pose, hands together the prayer, or by your side, whichever one you choose, and just breathing deep breaths. Inhale and exhale 5 times in your own time. You can close your eyes if you like. Clear your mind of any garbage that you need to do during the day and just focus on the moment. Last breath here, exhale, feet are wide, focusing the movement with your breath. Inhale your arms up and plug them into the sky high as you can. Go for a big reach up. And exhale down all the way down to your toes. And just let yourself hang there for a while. You can also fold your arms here if you like and just rest your head on your arms. One more deep breath, chin to your chest, and just roll yourself up nice and slowly. Inhale your arms up, exhale it back down to the floor, both hands touching the floor, one hand up in the air, and look up. Let's take it to the other side. Arm back down, other arm up in the air, and look up. Exhale your hand back down. Chin to your chest and roll yourself back up slowly. Right leg forward. Right foot forward. Have your feet in line. Left leg on the outside. Inhale your arms up and reach down and touch a toe. We're stretching this part of the leg. From here, bend your knee and roll yourself up, and let's go to the other side and do that. So switch your foot and left foot forward. Your right foot at about 2 o'clock. Inhale your arms up and reach down and touch your toes. From here, bend your knee and roll yourself up. Feet together. Inhale up. Reach up nice and tall. Left arm down, right arm reaching over. Tilt your head up and looking through the eye of the elbow here. Push your right hand down further to reach. Alright, inhale your arm back up and over to the other side. Alright, raise your arm back up in the air. So breathing in and breathing out. Sun salutation. Inhale your arms up. Exhale down to the floor. Inhale up to flat back. Exhale back down to the floor. Down to plank. Chaturanga, upward dog. Couple of breaths here. A bit of a stretch. Back to plank and downward dog. Gonna stay here for about 5 breaths. Alright, begin to come out of it, get back to plank, walk your feet to your hands, inhale up to flat back, exhale back down, and with strong back and knees, look up, reverse swan dive up, and exhale back down to the floor, inhale back to flat back, exhale back down to the floor, going into plank, chaturanga, upward dog. Here you can stay there for a sec, and then back down to plank. You can do a push-up if you like, downward dog. Deep breath, float your feet back to your hands, inhale up to flat back, exhale down to your feet, and now reverse that swan dive back up. Deep breath, and exhale back down to the floor, another time, inhale back to flat back, exhale back down to the floor, going into plank, chaturanga, upward dog. Here you can stay there for a sec, and then back down to plank. You can do a push-up if you like, downward dog. Take a deep breath, float your feet back to your hands, inhale up to flat back, exhale down to your feet, and now reverse that swan dive back up. Alright, warming up now. Alright, let's get on to the good stuff. Inhale. And exhale back down to the floor. Inhale back to flat back, exhale back down to the floor, going into plank, chaturanga, upward dog. Here you can stay there for a sec, and then back down to plank. You can do a push-up if you like, downward dog. From here, take your left leg and go straight up in the air. Try to get as much height as you possibly can. Swing your knee through to your forehead, and then raise it back up, and then raise it back down and over to your right arm, and raise it back up and over to your left arm. Alright, raise it back up and swing it through to your hands. Going into runner's pose, so your elbows down to the floor, keep your back leg raised. Feet, leg, exactly underneath your kneecap. Place your elbows on the floor. Get back up onto that leg. Float the leg back. Down with chaturanga. Up. Down and back to downward dog. Okay, we're floating our left leg up. And now swing your knee to your forehead, leg back up, and knee to your left arm, leg back up, and over to your right arm. Leg back up and swing it through to runner's pose. From here, place your elbows on the floor and breathe. Focus on your breathing. Focus on your breathing. Alright, back to plank. Chaturanga, upward dog. Back to plank or push up and downward dog. Let's float your right leg up into the sky. Swing it through to your arms. Left foot facing 45 degrees. Your left foot, put it down flat to your left like that, so it's edging. Fingertips to the floor and raise yourself up, warrior one. Hands back down to the floor, straighten your foot back up, float your right foot back to plank, down to chaturanga, upward dog, and plank and downward dog. Raise your left foot up in the air. Swing it through. Right foot down. Fingertips to the floor. Swing yourself up. Warrior one. And depending on your level, you can go in deeper, you can go in shallow. Hands back down to the floor, straighten your foot back up, float your foot back to plank, down to chaturanga, upward dog, and plank and downward dog. Float your right foot up into the air, swing it through, left heel down, fingertips to the floor, raise yourself up, warrior one. From here, swing your left arm back, warrior two. Might not see me here like this now, but I'll move over to this side so you can see me now. So we're at warrior one and we swing ourselves in to warrior two. Back to warrior one. Hands back down to the floor, straighten your foot back up, float your foot back to plank, down to chaturanga, upward dog, and plank and downward dog. Float your left heel into the sky, swing it through, back heel down, fingertips to the floor, raise yourself up, warrior one. Swing your arm back, warrior two. Back to warrior one. Hands back down to the floor, straighten your foot back up, float your foot back to plank, down to chaturanga, upward dog, and plank and downward dog. Float your right foot up into the air. Swing it through. Left heel down. Fingertips to the floor. Raise yourself up. Warrior one. From here, swing your left arm back. Warrior two. And it's reverse warrior that way. Put your leg into it. Alright, straighten back out. Warrior two. Back to warrior one. Hands back down to the floor. Straighten your foot back up. Float your foot back to plank. Down to chaturanga. Upward dog. And plank and downward dog. Float your left heel into the sky. Swing it through. Back heel down. Fingertips to the floor. Raise yourself up. Warrior one. Swing your arm back. Warrior two. Reverse warrior. From here, straight, bend the front leg, warrior two, and we straighten the front leg, and we twist our body straight, and we reach forward, right arm up, triangle pose. Try to straighten your legs if you can. Alright, let's come out of that one. Float yourself back up to warrior two. Bend your knee. Get your knee straight. Warrior one. Back up to warrior one. Float your feet back together. And back to plank. Chaturanga, upward dog. And back to downward dog. And let's do the other side. Let's float your right heel up into the sky. Swing it through. Left foot flat. Fingertips pointing the ground. Raise yourself up. Warrior one. Swing your left arm back. Warrior two. Straighten out your front leg. Straighten out your torso. Right hand to right foot. Triangle pose. Lift yourself back up. Bend your right leg. Float into warrior two. Back into warrior one. Back down to plank. Chaturanga. Upward dog. And you can do a push up here or not. Go to plank and downward dog. Right heel up in the air and swing it through. Back heel down, tip of your fingers to the floor. Lift up, warrior one. Straighten out your leg, your front leg. Straighten out your torso. And now with your opposite hand, reach down to your foot. Put your other one up in the air. Nice straight line. Twisting triangle pose. Alright, let's get back out of that one. Float straight up. Swing it back to warrior one. And back down we go to plank, chaturanga, upward dog, and back to downward dog. Alright, let's do the other side. Left foot up in the air, swing it through, back heel down, fingertips to the floor, raise yourself up to warrior one. Now straighten your leg with your right hand, go down to your left foot, twisting triangle pose. Alright, this time bring your hand back down, float your leg back, down chaturanga, upward dog, and back to plank and downward dog. Float your feet up to your hands, tips of your fingers touching the floor. Now raise yourself up, you're going into chair pose. Feet together, legs together, like you're sitting on a chair. Bring your hands together, reach up nice and tall, separate your hands and come up on your tippy toes and see how high you can reach. Deep breath here, hands together, going down into a twisting chair pose on your right side. From here you can either keep your hands together or go and reach for the floor and the other one up in the sky. Alright, hands back together. Raise yourself back up to the sky, up as tall as you can, and now twisting chair pose on the other side with any of the variations that you wish to do. Right, hands together, reach on up. Back to prayer pose. Alright, take this time to get yourself a bit of a drink, because we're going to get busy. Alright, let's inhale it up. Exhale back down to the floor. Inhale up to flat back. Exhale down back to the floor. Down into plank. Chaturanga. Upward dog. Back to plank. Downward dog. Float your right heel into the sky. Swing it through to your hands. Back heel down. Lift yourself up. Warrior one. Swing it through. Warrior two. Lean back into reverse warrior. Back to warrior two. Keep your leg bent this time and reach for the floor. Other hand up in the air. Right angle pose. Float yourself back up to warrior two, back to warrior one. This time opposite arm to opposite leg, twisting right angle pose. Alright, float your hand back down. Raise yourself back up to warrior one. Straighten your leg out. Alright, let's bend it back. Now from warrior one, going into warrior two. And back to warrior one. Hands back to the floor. Straighten your back foot. Float your foot back. Down to plank, chaturanga, upward dog, back to downward dog, and we're going to do the other side. So let's float our left heel up into the air and swing it through. Back heel down, tip of your fingers to the floor, raise it up for warrior one, swing it through to warrior two, swing it back to reverse warrior, and now swing it back again to warrior two. Keep your knee bent, left hand to left foot, right hand up to the ceiling, right angle pose. From here, float yourself back up, back to warrior two, straighten your leg, get that relief, back to warrior one. Now swing yourself forward, lift your hand up into the air, now swing it down to your toe, make sure your knee's bent for reverse, right angle pose. Lower your hand back to the floor, float yourself back up to warrior one, straighten out your leg, back to warrior two, back to warrior one, and back to plank. Remember to straighten out your back foot, swing it up to upward dog, swing it back to downward dog. Deep breath, float your right heel up into the sky and swing it through. This time keep your back foot where it is, fingertips on the floor, raise yourself up, crescent pose. Hands to prayer, and now twisting right angle pose. Bring your hand back down to the floor. Float yourself back up.
Oh, I'm stuck already.
To crescent pose.
Straighten that leg if you have to, I'm straight.
Back to plank. Chaturanga, upward dog. And back into downward dog. Float your left heel into the sky. Swing it through. Keep your back foot where it is. Float on up to crescent pose. Twisting right angle pose.
Lower your hands back to the floor. Raise it up to crescent pose. Back down to plank. Float your foot back. Chaturanga, upward dog. And downward dog. And 5 deep breaths here. Right leg up into the sky. Swing it through. Lift on up to crescent pose. From here, we're going to airplane our arms. Lean forward onto your front leg and lift off the ground. Warrior 3. From here, we're going to do some leg crunches.
Gonna bend the right leg like a crunch and go straight up, back up. Swing it down for a crunch. With the you gotta do it, just hold yourself there for balance. Bring it back when you can. 3 and up. I know. Yeah, sweat. Your bucks. You can put your hands up that way as well. I'm not gonna do any more. That's me done. That's 3 of them done. That'll do.
Now reach both hands down to the floor and put your other foot up into the air into a split.
Swing it back. Float your foot down. Straighten out the right leg, but it's on fire.
Swing it up to crescent pose. Let's float on back to plank and back to chaturanga and upward dog and back to downward dog. Float your left heel into the sky. Swing it through. Lift yourself up, crescent pose. Aeroplane your hands, then lean forward and put all your weight on your left foot. Warrior 3 on your left hand side. Alright, let's do some leg crunches here.
The one leg. 1. 2. 3. That will do for me. Now. And down on the floor, legs straight up in the air.
Standing splits.
Float the heel back. Straighten the other leg. Bend the leg. Straighten the arms. The arms down. Float your heel back. Bring it down and up. Down. Downward dog. Now, we're going to float the feet back to our hands.
And back to flat back, back down to the floor. Now with strong legs and arms, look up and float yourself back up. And come back to prayer.
And down. that's the workout done. Now we're going to do a few poses. Just do what you can. Remember, it's early days. Just take your time. Focus on your posture. Focus on what works for you, and don't overdo it if things are hurting. I'm going to go and switch to my shorts and be right back. And I'm back. Okay, first pose. Tree pose. Sorry. Feet together. Swing your hands up in the air. Gotta get the sweat out of my eyes. Now, with your left leg, bring it up and to your knee. Just breathe into it. Put your hands up in the air too if you like. Just relax. Alright, let's bring it down. Let's do our right foot up in the air. If you need assistance, just help it out. Okay, so away. Make sure this is straight out 90 degrees. And back up into it. If you feel you're falling, bring your hands and oops. That's okay. Bring it down. Bring it back. Bring it. Bring it back. Straight and there it goes. Point of reference. Calm mind. Calm. Alright, you get the idea. The next one going into is Royal Dancer. So, up, down. Bring your right foot to your right hand and I'm just trying to swing the through for the camera. Bring it down. And there you go. Float that out and spill that out as far wide as you can. Keep your left leg straight. Right there. Right there. See me rise, see me rise. There, to the left leg getting straight. Let's bring that back down. Let's do our left leg. Right knee up. Grab hold of your foot and swing it forward. That's it. Slowly bring it back. Okay, we'll put our left hand up behind, lift our right leg, grab your toe and swing it forward. Hold it forward. And down. Let's do the other side. Left, right arm, back, right foot with left foot with left, and stretch it out like that. That's it. Bring it back down. Next one we have is the crane. So feet apart. Try not to do this if you you into it, but give it a practice, give it a go. One day you'll get it right, we'll all get it right. Just work at it, okay. So, I'm gonna get on our hands and knees like this. We're gonna lift our legs both forward. Put our hands in between. Let me check that. Right, yeah. So put our hands in between arms. And, see, I won't be able to do that just yet. So you can just do the one foot, do the next foot. You can try and get some ground. Still pretty tough in this point in time. But you'll eventually get there and you'll be able to do that. And hold it there for a lot longer. Alright, let's back out of that one. Let's take a seat. I'm doing a seated spinal stretch. So, got both feet here. Put our left leg in. Put our right leg over. Okay. And then go right arm behind the butt. Lift up in the air and swing it. And hold it there for your spine. You can twist. Twist this part. Twist it. Your spine. Right back into it. Get a twist there. That's the whole point. Get a twist. Alright. Break yourself out of that. Foot down. Opposite side. Grab your left under your foot. Put your right foot over. Left on the butt section. Right. Up in the air. Down and twist. Backs and that sort of thing. So, you know how a cat does? It's just like and straight like a cat. Right and straight like a cat. More. Back to neutral. What we're going to do now is we're going to fold our mats a little bit on the left, fold the mat a little bit on the right. Okay, and we're going to put our knees on there. Just extend it a bit more. Knees on there. And we're going to do a rock. Make it. And will sleep forward. Alright, there we go. And straighten ourselves back up. Alright. Okay. Alright, let's straighten this back out. Whew. Now we're going to do bridge or wheel. Let's get ourselves into seated position. Okay. Now, arms are going to go. We're going to lay back and lift our butt up in the air. Put our hands underneath and put our shoulders in. And that's bridge. So you can sit there, go for bridge. You can always go for a wheel if it's something like that. But I'll just sit to bridge at the moment. Right, lift your butt up in the air. Make sure you got clearance. Okay. You can go back again. So we're gonna go right leg up. Left leg up. And both legs up. Just joking. Alright, here we go. Back down we go. And back up. Alright, we're going into plow and shoulder stand. So from this position, we want to push our hands up, feet up, pass our heads, knees onto our heads if we can. I've got too much fat here, so that's not going to happen. And lift your legs up. Alright. And from here, you want to lower your right leg, straight leg, down to your head, and lift it up. Left leg, down to your head, and lift it up. And right leg down to your head, left leg down to the ground. And lift it up. So with the other one, left leg, right leg as far as you can go. Just remember, support your lumbar spine. Do what you can. Bring it back. So you get through. Alright, bring your hands down. Alright, let's get back up. Feet straight in front, hands back, either this way or this way, whichever one you like. Going this way, but going up the table. And straighten it out. Back many years ago, when I broke my right hand, broke my right wrist and everything was all mending back, this was the perfect exercise to get all my mobility back into my right hand side. So just this one, you can do both. Alright, back down. Now, going into cobbler pose. Put your 2 feet together. Bring it in as close as you can. Straighten and push your legs down with your shoulders. You can even reach forward if you have that flexibility. That's as far as I can go. Some people are pretty flexible. That's good groin stretch right there. Again, try to push a little bit more or round it out, round your back and go forward. And just do the best you can. Alright. Alright. Let's come out of that one. Okay. Your hands straight out. Put your right leg out. Left, right leg out. Left leg in. Arms up in the air. And let's go forward and flex your foot. You can reach there. You can bend down on this part here. If you bend down on this section here rather than your back section, so that's your back, okay, that's your back section bending, and this is keep your back straight, and this is your buttocks bending. See how much further I've already gotten to the floor? Look, touching your feet's really easy, right? You just have to bend from the right spot. Okay. Let's get back up. Do the other side. In straight arm. Legs up, hands up. Push yourself down. And straighten it there. So we're driving your leg down into the ground. And come out of that one. Alright. Now we do two leg. Two legs in front. Flex. This is point. This is flex. So let's flex. Arm up in the air and reach down. Remember where we're bending. Keep your legs straight as you possibly can. It's alright, just do the best you can. Go for it. Make sure if you're not up, make sure you're driving them down. Getting that stretch down and driving it in. Okay. Alright, this time from here. Bum forward. Hands back. Flat back on the floor. Both hands, both legs up in the air. See, you can reach out and grab them and hold them together. You can rock side to side. Like a little baby. He's just done an amazing yoga workout. them in like that. And rock side to side. Okay. So after that, we come down. We left on the floor, right hand leg up, and push it down, and look the opposite way. Stretching the glute there. Starting to get a bit crampy for me there. Lift that back up. Back up in the air. Back down. Left leg up. Bend. Twist. And twist your body the other way. Lift your leg back up and flat back. 52, knees up. Alright guys. Sit back normal. Hands by your legs. 5 deep breaths. Congratulations guys. Another job well done. We'll see you tomorrow.